Okay, so this is a trial and improvement question, and we can see that we have x plus 1 over x equals 5. So we can see they've put 4 in to start with, and that would give you 4 plus 1/4, which is 4 1/4, or 4.25. If you put 5 in, you're going to get 5 plus 1 over 5, 5 plus a fifth. It's going to be too big, so I'm going to put in 4.5. I'm going to use my calculator now. I've already put in 4.5 into my calculator using the fraction button and making sure I put the brackets in as well. I'm going to press equal, see what I get. And I get a fraction there. If I press the SD button on the calculator, it gives me my decimal number 4.72 recurring. So I will put that onto my sheet. Now make sure you write those answers down, the calculations down. You can obviously see that's too small, too low. But write down the whole answer, or at least 3 or 4 decimal places, because that's what the examiners are looking for. Okay. I'll just make a note there of that at least 3 decimal places they're looking for in your working to show that you have calculated it correctly. So I'm going to jump straight from 4.5 to 4. Let me see. Let's see if this works. I'm going to just delete that last number, and that will save a lot of time. I'm going to go 4.8. That saves a lot of time rather than having to type the calculation in again. I can just use my cursor buttons and put 8 there rather than 5. And I can see 4.8 is actually just over the correct answer. And I've written that out there. Several decimal points. I say it's too big. Now this is a 4-mark question, so in actual fact I've probably picked up 2 marks for doing those 2 calculations. I'm going to work 4.7 out just to show you it's very easy to do using a calculator, and there's no reason why you shouldn't do it, just to show the 2 answers that the calculation is between. So we can see here that that is too small, or too low. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out a special little diagram that I use just to demonstrate which one of these answers I should choose. Now it's obvious I should choose 4.8 because that's the closest answer, but I need to prove that. So I put my little number scale there, and to prove it the examiners are looking for you to test one more number. Now the number they want you to test is in between there, 4.75. So you need to enter 4.75 in on the table, and then go back to your calculator and put in 4.75 rather than 4.7. Can't quite see it on the calculator there, but I'm moving it around and I'm getting an answer. Now they're very interested in this answer because this also holds a point value, a mark value. So now we're up to 3 marks now. We've achieved 3 marks, that's the 3rd mark. Now without that you cannot get the last mark. So actually if you just guessed at 4.8 being your answer and put 4.8 on the answer line, although that is actually the right answer, you would only get 2 marks. You need that 4.75 for the 3rd mark, and the 3rd mark enables you to get the last mark. Now this is where hopefully the little diagram comes into its own. It's very clear. We can see the answer has to be between the low and the big. There, has to be in there somewhere, your answer. So therefore the closest answer I'm allowed to give is 4.8. So that's why 4.8 is the answer.